Hello and welcome to Clearview News Desk. We're reaching you live from Nigeria's capital city, Abuja. I am Gloria Atta. Welcome. Reactions have continued to trail President Bola Tinubu's decision to grant presidential pardons to 175 individuals, including convicted drug offenders and high-profile inmates. Reacting to the president's decision, some opposition political parties and their figureheads, including former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, strongly criticized the move, describing it as a setback to Nigeria's fight against crime and drug trafficking, calling it a threat to justice and public morality. While the president insists the clemency followed due process and included late national heroes like Herbert Macaulay and Major General Mamman Vatsa, critics, however, say extending pardon to individuals convicted of serious crimes sends the wrong message about accountability and the rule of law. Madagascar is on the brink of political collapse as President Andry Rajoelina's government faces open defiance from parts of the military amid massive youth-led demonstrations calling for his resignation.
For the past few weeks, crowds of mostly young protesters mobilized under the banner Genz Madagascar took to the streets of Madagascar demanding better governance, jobs and relief from worsening living conditions. What began as anger over persistent water and electricity shortages has now exploded into a full-blown political crisis. The crisis deepened over the weekend when CAPSAT, an elite military unit once loyal to President Rajoelina, declared it had seized control of security operations, appointing General Piculas as the new army chief. In a televised statement, CAPSAT officers claimed they were responding to the people's call for a better life and accused the president of betraying the nation's trust. President Rajoelina, however, denounced the move as an illegal attempt to seize power, urging loyal forces and citizens to defend the constitution. His office described the action as an unconstitutional military rebellion. Meanwhile, uncertainty surrounds Rajoelina's whereabouts, as Minister of Public Security told reporters she is not certain about the president's current location. Sources within government circles, however, say he may be preparing to address the nation later tonight in a televised broadcast. At the same time, political institutions have shown signs of strain. The Senate president was abruptly removed on Sunday, while Jean Andre was appointed as in an acting capacity, a move that analysts say signals deep fractures within the ruling elite. Despite the government reshuffle and earlier attempt to calm tensions, including the appointment of a military prime minister, unfortunate protesters have continued to gather in their thousands, demanding Rajoelina's resignation. According to United Nations report, at least 22 people have been killed since demonstrations began on September 25. However, the government has disputed the figure. The unrest has led to the suspension of Air France flights between Paris and Madagascar through October 13th, citing security risks. Meanwhile, the African Union and United Nations have both appealed for restraints, urging dialogue to prevent further bloodshed. Analysts say the unrest reflects deep frustrations over corruption, poverty and unemployment, compounded by years of economic stagnation. Florence Joshua reporting for Clearview News Desk.
And that's the news. You can follow up on latest events and happenings around you via our social media platforms on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Clearview News Desk, or via our handle on X, formerly known as Twitter, at Clearview Online. Many thanks for watching. I am Gloria Atta. Bye for now.